Alright guys, if you've seen my earlier videos, I think in two of my videos, this bike is actually in it. This is a 2010 Specialized P1, and it's pretty much my baby. I've been rocking it since Christmas of last year, so we're talking over a year with this thing, and I've put some hard miles on it. Starting from the handlebars, I've actually gotten rid of the fused grips. I put some ODI grips on because at the end of the day, I do nitpick on my bikes, and the thing is, the fused grips do take a little bit to break in. They're actually a really hard grip, but once you break them, they're okay. But they're not good if you have sweaty hands, really. And these actually really accentuate how the handlebars are supposed to take things. I think these are 27-inch wide bar with a decent rise, and they actually got some flex on them. I mean, they got some nice flex. So you'll almost never bruise your hands with, make sure these ODI O logo grips. Here, let me show you. Alright, and let me make sure these bars is really nice. Let's move forward. The frame. The frame's the 520 Reynolds Chromo frame. It comes with some really nice little paint splatter, and I like it. The frame has a nice little bit amount of flex. I kind of like that. It's okay. It's pretty good for trails, and it's a really, really strong frame. I've had no problems with it, except for maybe... no, I haven't had any problems with it. It's not the easy. It cleans up easy. The white is nice. The paint's actually really good. This paint's actually pretty hard to scratch, so you'll almost never scratch this bike up. Now, everyone likes to put stickers on my bike. I only have one. It's my Lucky Spider-Man sticker right on the top tube. Let me get it for you. I got it off of some candy. It's right there in the middle. At Halloween, I just like to put a little good luck charm on my bike, because here's just a short little maxim. Fight your bike too hard, and your bike fights back. And so, this is kind of my good luck thing, you know. You're not riding on the edge unless you're falling down, and I've had my share of scraped elbows. What else? Oh, pedals. This bike comes stock with the Specialized alloy pedals, I guess, and I wouldn't recommend keeping them. Here's the deal. Even for metal pedals, you're going to find that they don't grip that well, and you're also going to find that your shins will disappear. Now, some people are okay with that. I think there's a lot better pedals out there. Right now, I'm running these baby blue Eastern CFRPs, carbon fiber reinforced plastic, and they've lasted me a long time. They're kind of running down low, you know, pedals get scraped up after a while. But the little tiny spikes, I guess, I don't know what they're called, are actually hold on, and the big studs on them are marvelous. I mean, I almost never blow a foot off the pedal. And, I mean, when I do, you know, it still hurts, but it's not as bad as the stock pedals, which are a murder. Let's go to rims. The rims are... the rims are okay. When I got this bike, I wasn't the best rider. And, you know, I wasn't going big. I wasn't doing a lot of big stuff. And I still took out the rims. I had to get the spokes retention like 3 times in like 3 months. And for me, I don't know about you guys, but that's ridiculous. And So the front wasn't that important to me. You know, I don't really land on the front wheel a lot. I actually go a lot of back wheel down. So I haven't had a problem with the front yet. The front's still crazy stiff. The back, I mean, my back tire or my back wheel is a little loose now, but I got a black Mavic 219 on there, F219, and it's pretty heavy, but it does the job. I would actually recommend it if you don't have a lot of money to throw around. Just throw on something that needs to work. It doesn't add too much weight. It's about the same weight, but I mean, I would say it adds quarter of a pound to your bike, I guess. Maybe a little less. It's nothing special. One funny thing that was happening when I was riding one day, I was mountain biking, which I've been doing a lot more trails now. Especially now that summer's coming up, there's going to be a lot of trails that I'm going to be hitting. I actually popped a couple zip ties off that zip tie the brake cable to the frame at the same time, just bah, bah, bah. And I thought I had broke a brake cable or whatever. I looked, zip ties are gone. So, you know, I guess zip ties are something regularly you're going to end up having to replace. I mean, they don't last forever, contrary to common belief. But, I mean, that's nothing. Back to the stock rims. The stock rims, here's the thing. You will blow tubes like no other. There's, like, the way the rim is shaped, the curved shape of the rim. Here, let me get it for you. You can see that the rim is curved, and for some reason, it eats up tubes. I mean, you'll go through inner tube after inner tube after inner tube, and you just sit there and cry. You'll rebuy the bike in 10 minutes of just riding it. But other than that, it's pretty good. The stock tires. The stock tires, especially with the stock rims, you have to be running 55 PSI or more, 60 even sometimes. I ran closer to 60. Here's the thing, the stock tires are only rated to 50. And that's kind of a problem because the tubes don't last very long if you go below 50. You'll get pinch flats all over the place. So you have to kind of come to the realization that, A, the tires are phenomenal on the street, but if you ever want to do any dirt jumping, you're going to want to take those off because it comes with rhythm-like controls that are just really, 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 really easy to blow out on the trails. I mean, you'll turn on a berm and just, bam, you're out, you're on your face, and the tires are really bad. So that brings me to the new tires I got. It's overkill, but I didn't feel this is the only way I get to school, so I needed tires right away. And so I got the Butcher SX and the 2.3 in the front, and then the Purgatory controls in the back and the 2.2. Now, the stock tires are both 2.3s, but here's the thing about the 2.3s. They may be 2.3s, but in reality, they're closer to a 2.15, and that's going to blow all your minds, but that's the reality. And the Butcher SX is actually a really big 2.3. I can't fit it in the bike lugs at school. So, the weight comes in, stock is 30 to 31 and a half. I've gotten in between, no scale is the same. I would say that's pretty good. For me, weight isn't that big of a deal, because the way I ride, I kind of just muscle the bike around, so it's not a big deal for me. It's, with all the stuff I've had on here, mine's probably up to 33 pounds, 34, so mine's going to be a little heavier than a lot of the bikes out there just because of that. But other than that, price for what you get for the money of this bike is amazing. Most people wouldn't have to do any upgrades, and at $900 or $800, I don't know what they're retailing at $800, this bike is better than a lot of bikes. And a lot of people are going to say, you can't take that on any trails, but I've taken on trails where people swore their full suspension bikes on. It just takes a little bit of a sharper mind and a little more effort. So thanks for watching.